Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Geek Gauntlet Podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Mr. William D. Morgan. Let me waste no time or bring it on my crew. First, let me head over to GNN's own. She is a writer for Geek News Now. Let me bring on Kat Holler. Kat, how you doing?
I'm doing good, William. How about yourself?
Doing good. Can't complain. And last but not least, I'm gonna bring my partner in crime, my man Shaw. Shaw, what's up?
How you doing? How's everybody? What's up?
Doing good, man. Doing good. Janae won't be with us tonight. We have our own special assignment. She is actually trying to find the best hot dog stand across the United States. She's trying to find the best one, and she's gonna bring back her result with us next week. So definitely be checking out for that. Also, our guest has some issues, but we will be rescheduling Cam and his wife back on the show at a future date. Hopefully they can come back and talk some anime and some Star Wars with us. So we will definitely reschedule those guys. In the meanwhile, how's everyone doing tonight?
Chilling.
Same here.
Doing good. Now, for those of you that are tuning in with us, I want to let you guys know we've got a goal for tonight's show.
Oh, Lord.
And if we don't do it this week, we're going to aim for it next week, too. So, during the course of a conversation that we may have had during the week, our very own William Morgan has said that if we get 1,000 live viewers tonight, next week, he's going to live stream with us in a bikini. So for all you out there that are watching right now, what I'm going to need you to do is make sure that you share this live link out with everyone. He's committed to this. He's already started picking the colors for his bikini because we're going to make this happen.
Oh, Lord.
So share it out. Share it to your Facebook. Share it to your Instagram. Share it to your TikTok. Let everybody know to come and tune in. That way, they're not missing out on any of the fun. And then, like I said, we can help William pick out the best shade for him.
And the strange thing about it, we've come close to 1,000 views on this show before, so I may have to end up doing that. Oh my gosh. Solo Girl, who we got in the chat with, Solo Girl 63. How you doing? Nice to have you with us. Man, guys, this has been a crazy week. We've had some trailers come out this week. Whole bunch of things going down. The one thing that did not happen, and I'm so happy didn't happen, we got no Naomi. So, and I don't think we got Batgirl either. Or Batwoman rather. So yeah, it's all good. All right. Before we break down the news, you want to go over the show review, Shaw?
Yes, sir. All right. First up, we got the return of Star Trek Discovery with a pretty interesting episode. Michael, along with Book, end up going to some far off barge type place in order to get some sort of substance called isolinium or whatever. In order to get it, Book has to capture some thief or something that ended up being a changeling. So that was interesting to see. Nice new makeup and stuff. While Michael had to win it betting on some fighting thing with that other chick that she was with. That happens, but then since both of them do it at the same time, they end up having to play poker together. Book ends up winning, but Michael tagged the isolinium so they can trace them now. All in all, interesting episode. What do you guys think?
I thought it was really interesting the fact that he basically, was like, hey, the guy they were buying it from, the trader there, he did what people do in space sports, right? He's trying to get the most money possible. Mm-hmm. So he's got a buyer, but he wants more money. So, hey, make him play poker for it. Yep. Let him win that extra money. It's underhanded, but it's a win-win situation for them, really, if you think about it. So, yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was interesting. I got to go back and binge the rest of them, but I thought it was very interesting. Again, my whole thing is, and I get it, he's older than what he was in the first Star Wars movies. A little bit more mellow, I think, but I was sort of kind of disappointed because it wasn't that Boba Fett. You know what I'm saying, guys?
We ain't hit Boba Fett yet, dude. Just talk about Star Trek.
Yeah, he wasn't that Boba Fett that I grew up with.
Hey, William.
Yes.
We're talking about track, not Wars.
Yeah, we're on track. Like, you got to stop shopping for your bikini right now.
Oh, Lord.
And stay on the page.
Yeah, we're talking
about we on track? What?
Yeah, we're about to start talking about Book Boba, but we're talking about track at the moment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Speaking of Star Wars, of
Talking about Boba
course,
Fett. My fault.
we had the finale of Book of Boba Fett. Everything comes to a head. The
I'm scared, y'all.
Pikes.
Please forgive me, y'all. I'm scared about this bikini thing. Please forgive me. I'm scared.
Yeah, so the Pikes show up. A lot of fighting goes on. The Mandalorian shows up. Baby Yoda shows up. Boba decides to ride in on the Rancor in order to take one of the big tank things down. And a lot of things happen. Boba faces off against Bane and wins, not by a shootout, but by actually bringing out the weapon that he learned to use with the Tusken Raiders. And yeah, all in all, pretty good episode. For anyone who doesn't know, the person in the Bacta tank at the end, that was that dude from the town. COD.
The sheriff.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that dude. And yeah, all in all, pretty good. What do you guys think?
I thought it was great for a season finale. I mean, really, who doesn't want to see Boba Fett riding a Rancor?
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
I mean, I can get behind that all day long.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, everyone in the chat. I want to say real quick, thank y'all for coming out. Appreciate y'all. Go ahead, Cap.
Oh, I was also going to say, I also thought it was really great, like the fact that you had this big battle. You know, were we surprised that everyone turned on Boba Fett? No.
Yeah.
But I think it also gave us a really solid understanding for just how amazing Krazastance is.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't think people that don't know the lore and haven't read the books about him, I don't think they really understood, like, this dude is, yeah, like, the Hutts gave up a lot giving him up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I think you really kind of saw that in the finale. So I felt like it really kind of built that for him, which was really awesome.
Yeah. And this chick finally got to kill somebody, finally.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Like a lot of somebodies.
All right, let's go ahead and get into, if I can find it real. Yes, here we go.
Hey, Ando, how's it going?
What's up, man? All right, let's go ahead and get into our news. Here we go. All right, Shaw, go ahead and get us caught up on the news.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's start cutting up. All right. So first up, got some happy birthdays. First up, happy birthday to Anna Diopa. I think is how you pronounce her name. The actress who plays Starfire on the Titans. Happy birthday to Seth Green.
Yep.
And lastly, happy birthday to Natalie Dormer, who's turning 40.
She don't look it.
Yeah, she definitely still looks good. I mean, yeah. All right. So first up, picture number 12. We have some Shang-Chi and No Way Home news. Yes, both Shang-Chi and Spider-Man No Way Home have gotten some visual effects nominations for the Oscars. Unlike That Matters, I've seen a lot of people being a little upset that the Eternals didn't get any nomination.
Eternals don't deserve what?
I'm not sad by that.
I ain't sad by that.
I mean, for the visual effects specifically, they had some pretty good visuals.
But I hate to say it, special effects don't make up for a bad story.
It don't.
True. This isn't about story.
I wanted to ask you guys a question, and I think we talked about it before.
Mm-hmm.
Would it have made more sense for the Eternals to be the first movie of the MCU and not the Avengers?
Probably not, because no one knew or even knows today who the Eternals are.
But that was my point, though, because if they were first, maybe you could have grown into them, or people might have a little more personal aspect.
Well, they did the same thing they did with Guardians of the Galaxy. They waited until they had enough goodwill to take these characters that no one knew, right, and then expanded on that. So we'll probably be seeing the Eternals more later, like at least in crossover type stuff, but and they are talking about the sequel, so we'll see more little by little.
Well, and I think with that, like you said, to your point, Shaw, with Guardians of the Galaxy, not a lot of people knew about those characters until later on. So I think if they would have brought the Eternals in somewhere in the middle, maybe.
Yeah, like a little earlier.
Yeah, or even if they would have brought them in and maybe more talk about them in like the end credit scenes. Because like, look at how much talk we've had about Howard the Duck, and we still haven't gotten a Howard the Duck reboot.
Yeah,
I need that in my life.
Yeah,
You know, so during that time, spending all this time talking about Howard the Duck that you're obviously not really going to touch on much, and they touched on him in What If, but that's really the big touch on, other than the cameos in the credit scenes. Well, I think if they would have maybe at least brought in the Eternals, maybe in that way, maybe when the movies came out, people would have been more interested.
Right.
Because at this point, we're just kind of like, so we have these omnipresent beings that we're just like, we're just going to stay out of it until now.
Yeah.
And now we get involved because, we want to feel like, we need more people to worship us.
Yeah. I think they partly were like using it to like set up things for the future, like with Black Knight and Blade and other things. So we'll see what happens moving forward. I mean, after Doctor Strange, we'll see what happens next.
Yep.
All right, next piece of news we got. Apparently, Brie Larson and Jeremy Renner are going to be getting their own show on Disney Plus. Presumably not Marvel related. Presumably, what do you guys think of that?
Why Brie Larson getting anything at all just completely annoys the hell out of me. Why?
Well, she got that on the Academy Award, so she got that as bargaining chip.
So
the Academy Awards actually matter, but yeah.
She deserves absolutely, positively nothing. Her acting is so dry and uninspiring.
Yeah, so I'm confused about that news, though. So they're saying that as an actor and an actress, they're going to get their own separate shows that are outside of the Marvel universe?
Yes, like not as the characters, but the actors themselves are getting something on Disney Plus. Like together, they're just going to star in something that's being made. Don't know what it is specifically, but it's not specifically Marvel related, as far as we know.
But that's what they're known for, though.
That's true.
Yeah, that's where my concern would be. Now, don't get me wrong. Jeremy Renner has also broken out, and he's also doing a show. And I don't remember what platform it's on. The Mayor of Kingstown.
Mm-hmm.
It's a really good show. I've seen it, totally unrelated to this.
Mm-hmm.
But so I mean, he definitely has a few different character aspects he can work with. I would have to know more about the project to really know how I would feel about it.
Yeah.
Very true, very true.
Because when I first heard that Jeremy Renner was getting a show, and I was like, well, yeah, he has one. It's called Hawkeye.
Right.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. Mind you, I'm just assuming
KW,
that's not Marvel related because of the wording. Maybe it is, maybe. Probably not, but maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I mean, are they maybe going to do almost like a WandaVision thing where, like, they were, like, not necessarily alternate universe, but, like, Dream World kind of scenario?
I don't know. Well, we'll see moving forward, All right, next up. Speaking of Disney Plus.
Yes.
Excuse me. We got news about some of the upcoming Marvel shows. She-Hulk will be streaming on Disney Plus, and immediately after Moon Knight, it will consist of 10 episodes with 30 minutes each. You guys excited for She-Hulk?
Yes, I am.
Yeah,
yes.
definitely.
Yes, I wonder if we see her, and I doubt it because it's just hitting the streaming airwaves. I wonder if we see her affair with Star Fox.
I doubt it. If they were going to do that,
I doubt it first season. I doubt it first season too, but
yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, she's been with a lot of people in the comics.
Yeah.
I mean, she was with Tony Stark at one point.
Yep.
She was with The Thing. She was with I think Wolverine at one point. I think I might be wrong.
You guys saw those DC trailers?
Yeah,
boy.
Saw some Bruce Banner. Saw some other stuff. Looked pretty good. Now, speaking of more Disney Plus shows, Ironheart will apparently begin production in Georgia in April. This coming April. So that's going to be interesting. And we have some casting news. Anthony Ramos will be joining as in a unknown role in the Iron Heart show. You may know him from Hamilton and In the Heights and other stuff.
Yeah.
Also, Sam Rockwell will be appearing. Don't know if it's going to be a cameo or what, but yeah, Sam Rockwell, you never know, will be appearing. And some bigger interesting news. Daredevil, Punisher, and other Netflix shows, Marvel Netflix shows, will be leaving Netflix apparently pretty soon. So we probably will get them on Disney Plus at some point.
Mm-hmm.
I also saw something mentioning that Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. is also leaving, but it's actually just going to be retitled something, like Secret Warriors or something like that. It's weird, but okay. All right.
What were you about to say, Kat?
Well, and what I'm wondering with that is if the reason that they're pulling them from Netflix, I wonder if they've actually bought the rights from Netflix since those were Netflix original shows.
Well, they don't have to buy it. They just have to wait a certain amount of time.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Yeah, but I think that time it's a pretty long period of time if my understanding is correct. And those made, other than Iron Fist, those made Netflix a lot of money.
Yeah, I hated Iron Fist.
So they may not necessarily wait for those rights they may make sure their rights get renewed.
Mm-hmm.
Unless Disney was willing and Marvel were willing to buy them.
Right.
To transport them over to the Disney platform. And it may have also gotten those actors out of the contracts they had with Netflix.
Well, it's already started, so.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord, y'all. Kat, you done created something. We at 525 right now. Oh,
yeah.
Lord.
Oh, so William, what color bikini are you thinking of?
Oh, Lord.
We got like maybe some stars, like go some like Peacemaker, some All-American. Go old school My Little Ponies, like some like cherries on top.
Oh, Lord. For those folks that don't know, we get 1,000 viewers. If we get 1,000 viewers tonight, I have to stream in a bikini on this show. If we get 1,000 views,
I didn't trick him into this either. He said it, and I said, "You mean it?" He said yes. Man. I asked again before the show. So William, let me get this straight. We get 1,000 viewers during our live.
We get 1,000 viewers,
and you're gonna stream in a bikini, right? And he's like, "Yup." And I'm like, "All right, let's do this."
My boy KW gonna leave me.
No, KW. So here's the thing: before you leave, you have to share the link on Facebook to everyone you know, so we get them.
Oh
in here.
Lord, we at 526 right now. We're more than halfway there. Oh my Lord.
Yeah.
I mean, because I know how close we've been to 1,000 a few times. I probably would have just set the bar higher. If I were William, I would have been like,
I should have said 2K.
Viewers. Like, make me work for it here.
I should have said 2K.
Yeah. Well, I mean, then that would have just meant I would have had to work harder on TikTok. Because, like, I made sure I added like an extra 500 followers on TikTok before this week.
Oh Lord, we at 578. Oh my gosh.
All right, we're over halfway there, everybody.
Lord.
Let's do
this. All right, so go ahead and continue, man, while I over here sweat it out. Oh my gosh.
All right, next up.
40 minutes left. Doggone it.
All right, next up, picture number 11. We have some news about the Blade movie that's coming out. They'll apparently be a part of Phase 5 of the MCU.
That makes sense.
And will be led by Mahershala Ali, who apparently turned down a role from the Batman to do Blade instead.
I would have, because it probably would have been a minimal role.
Yeah, that's true. Like, it was probably going to be like a villain or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think I could see Mahershala as the Penguin or as the Riddler.
Nope.
I mean, maybe the Penguin because of all the prosthetics they're doing.
Right.
But
Head on over, guys. Please make sure you like and subscribe. We need the engagement, guys. Hook us up. Hook your boy up like a tow truck. Let's go.
Yeah. See, it's all about the engagement, really, because, like, you know, yes, William's gonna wear a bikini, and you know, he's gonna learn. Like, if I say challenge accepted, I'm gonna make it happen. You know. So, but really, that's what it's about. It's about the engagement and it's about the fun, right?
Yes,
I
yes.
mean,
Please
you know,
hit the like button, hit the love button, like, subscribe, comment.
comment, laugh,
It's
tell me
all
I'm
good.
crazy and be like, what's she doing? Like, why is she making you do this? No, no,
Uh,
no. He made himself do this.
oh my goodness. Like I said, Janae will be back with us next week. Go ahead and continue, Shaw.
All right, next up, in some HBO Max news, we finally got a release, or not a release date, but a release area, I guess, for the rest of the season of Young Justice. That will be in the spring, so that's really good.
Yes. Heck yeah.
Yeah, we got some news about Titans. Apparently,
Sergeant Marvel, boy.
Lex Luthor will be making an appearance.
Now I don't care about the Sergeant Marvel. That's what I care. That's what I care about.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm curious about it though. Like, I mean, we've seen so many incarnations of Lex Luthor. It's kind of like Superman, right? Every Lex Luthor is a little bit different.
Yeah.
And honestly, this is gonna sound horrible, but I actually kind of enjoy seeing like the Lex Luthor versions more than the Superman versions. Because I think there's more variance. I think in your Lex Luthors.
More variant, and you can make an argument that he's a little bit more of an interesting character. I mean, Superman is like an OP demigod, and I've always said this about Superman. To me, he's always been boring. Superman and Lois, the thing that makes him a little bit more interesting is that you see the family factor, but outside of that, just on his own merit, Superman is boring.
Yeah. All right. Speaking of Warner Brothers, apparently Warner Brothers and Discovery are now merging together with a $43 billion deal where there'll be a giant new company or whatever, and will be run by CEO David Zaslav, however you pronounce it. So that's interesting. And similar Warner Brothers news, actress Dove Cameron has said that the Pop-Up Girl TV show is not moving forward, which kind of knew was going to happen. What do you guys think?
Hold on one second, isn't that comic a remake from World Finest back in the day? I thought I saw that. I could be wrong, KW.
Was it a World Finest or was it part of the Darkest Night series?
I thought it was a World Finest book.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I'm gonna have to check into that.
Like I thought we've seen it before.
Yeah, because
maybe I'm wrong.
Because I think in that one, in that World's Finest, his son got brought into it. It's a Dark Knight of Steel. Okay. I'm gonna definitely check into that. That's interesting.
Yeah.
TTV
Ghostbusters.
TTV Skyfish, thank you for coming out, bro. I'm definitely gonna check that out, KW. I want to see that.
Cool. All right, next up, we got a promo picture for the Obi-Wan Kenobi series. Picture number 13, then flip the picture number 14. Yeah, so that's the promo pic.
Promo pic there, and do we have the?
And these are the release dates for the episodes.
Yes.
May 25th, so that's coming pretty close. June 1st, June 8th, June 15th, June 22nd, and June 29th.
Yes.
I still don't know how I feel about that series.
We'll see. I mean, we got what's his name come back as Vader. He's gonna have a big role apparently.
Yeah, but I'm like, here's my thing. I will openly admit I'm a big fan of the Sith.
No wrong with that.
Dark Side for life.
No wrong with that.
But I really would love to see, and I know they brought them up in, I believe the Clone Wars and some of the animated series to try and bring them back into canon. Like, give me a Revan series. I'm going to say it again. I want a Revan series.
And no wrong with that.
Well, I don't want a movie. I want a series because, like, the movies they're putting out.
Hello there. Ain't no wrong with that. Ain't no wrong with that. That's like being a wrestling fan back in the day. Everybody wanted to see the NWO. Okay, they were the bad guys. So, ain't no wrong with that.
Yeah. Well, we'll see moving forward. I mean, they're definitely making plans for a lot of stuff we haven't seen yet.
See, KW agrees with you. See,
Facts.
yeah,
Yeah.
KW agrees. That too.
Yes.
That too. Yep, I agree on that.
I would love to see them start digging really into some of the Old Republic stuff.
Yeah, they should too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the next trilogy should be the Old Republic.
Yes, because I'm sorry, the Old Republic there is so much there.
Yeah.
Like so much they can pull from that isn't just the Skywalkers.
Yeah.
I am so done with the Skywalkers. Like, don't get me wrong. Like
Skywalker's old hat.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
but they can actually connect it by having the actual prophecy actually stated, So
mhm.
you've never actually heard the prophecy.
Yeah. Or even like bring in some of the other like, start branching out into like Jada and Jaden Solo.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because there were so many rich stories following their lifelines, that would be so much more entertaining than this trash that they've given us as episodes 7, 8, and 9.
Trash.
Well, we'll see moving forward.
Trash.
Yeah. All right. Next up, we got a official trailer for Jurassic World Dominion. Have you guys seen it?
Yes.
I want to look into that.
I'm so torn on it. I mean, you guys know that like I joke that the new Batman movie is like Hot Topic Batman.
Yep.
But like, and the new Jurassic World, what I thought was great, and I mean, it's a trailer, so hey, sorry if I'm spoiling the trailer for you, but they started bringing back all of the old characters.
Yeah.
Like you see and I don't remember his name because it's been that long since I've seen original Jurassic Park.
Mm-hmm.
The original scientist that was in that.
Alan.
You get Jeff Goldblum back.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he's in it.
Mm.
I mean, it may be like maybe what we saw in the trailer is all we're going to see in the movie, but he's in it.
Maybe.
But it was very much to me from what I was watching, it was like Jurassic Park meets The Day After Tomorrow.
I'm down for that. I'm down for that.
I still kind of dug it. Yeah.
I'm down for that.
Yeah.
And TT Skyfish, I'm finding that. I want to see that. I want to see that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, it's kind of like the Jedi to me have always kind of seemed like the Crusade. Like they are quote unquote the good guys in their own mind, and they're causing all this conflict in the name of their religion.
KW.
Yeah, because it's basically just like dogma, I mean.
Yeah.
Because they are a religious order, and religion through dogma gets worse and worse over time.
Yeah.
Oh man, they come after Shaw. Oh man.
Yeah, sorry, man.
Shaw, what did you do, man?
I live in New York.
I need to come bail you out, dog. I got you, man. I got you.
Sorry, my
you good?
window is
you good?
open. And,
You good, bro? You good? We know where you are. We know how hectic it could be. up in.
All right, next. All right. God damn it.
Shoot!
God damn it.
Shoot!
Wow.
They really coming after you, bro. They gonna get y'all.
Man, song in this room.
They gonna get y'all, boy.
Okay,
Oh
anyway.
man, told you about stealing that fried chicken from KFC. I told you.
Okay, anyway, as I was saying, we also got a trailer for The Adam Project, a interesting I think Netflix movie or something with Ryan Reynolds going back in time and his younger self and putting himself having like that. Have you guys seen the trailer?
I have not seen the full trailer. I walked in and caught part of it, but I didn't see the whole thing.
Yeah, I didn't see the whole thing either.
It looks pretty good, in my opinion. I mean, definitely.
And I do have to agree with Solo Girl. Yeah, an Acolyte series would be bomb.
Yeah,
it would.
For Star Wars. Yeah, like. Yeah, there was, and that gets back to Old Republic. But sorry, I'm derailing.
Mm-hmm.
You're good. Do you think? Kat? Do you think?
Well, and to Skyfish's point, like the Jedi aren't any better than the people that put together the Halo program.
Mm-hmm.
It's government sanctioned child trafficking.
It's my girl Debbie. Debbie, what's up? What's going on? What's going on, Debbie? I love you, girl.
Yeah.
Don't forget to share because we're already over halfway to our goal to get William in a bikini. Because at this point, like it might as well just be my goal by the end of the year to get all the guys of CNN in a bikini, and we'll get a calendar going. Like I don't care if you're Chewbacca in a bikini. That's fine. We'll put you in a bikini and a Chewbacca suit and let's make a calendar.
Oh man, we're at 4:15 right now. So let's see. All right, go ahead, Shaw.
All right, next up, apparently Russell Crowe is going to be joining the Kraven the Hunter film.
Saw that.
Don't know as what, but he'll be there apparently.
Kat, you brought up a good point when we talked about it in chat.
Oh,
He's finally off the
yeah.
ban list or blacklist rather.
Yeah, and the more you talk about Hollywood entertainment, and I think it's something that's much more commonly known now than it was, say, 15, 20 years ago. If you are an actor or actress in Hollywood and your drama exceeds your talent, you get blacklisted, plain and simple. Whether it's you've got a bad temper, whether you are just bad PR. And Russell Crowe unfortunately kind of found himself at the top of that list after Gladiator. Whether it was a combination of Too Famous, Too Quick. He had a lot of like physical altercations, picking fights with people in public. And of course, Russell Crowe, I believe, is in Europe or Australia, correct?
I think European, I'm not sure.
So where like you have the paparazzi here in the United States in like LA, New York, Miami, your big hubs for that. You have crazy paparazzi, but in Europe, like they have to have laws for paparazzi specifically in Europe.
Mm-hmm.
And that's because the paparazzi is just so prevalent. Like you can make a really, really, really good career anywhere in Europe as a member of the paparazzi.
Right.
And I think there were some altercations with the paparazzi. There were some altercations just with other people that were caught on film.
Wow.
And he, for a long time, like movie studios were like, he's too much a risk. But I mean, we know like Robert Downey Jr. had the same thing happen.
He did.
He was a bad boy in the 80s.
He did.
He recovered. Him, Rob Lowe, trying to think of some other actors of that genre that were part of that same Brat Pack that were constantly in trouble.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the saving grace they had where they were able to kind of recover a little bit easier was people could kind of pass some of that off as, you know what, these are young, like 19, 20-year-old guys doing stupid 19, 20-year-old dude stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, Russell Crowe, by the time he did Gladiator, he was already in his mid-30s.
We love Spider-Ham on this show.
You don't get the pass of young and dumb in your 30s, unfortunately. So I think that at that point, he kind of became a risk for a lot of film studios. And so, it's good to see because he has talent. He's a very talented action actor. So like I said, it's good to see him back in there, but yeah, definitely I'm glad to see him coming off that blacklist.
Oh yeah.
True.
Oh yeah. Most deaf. The power of anime too compels. Yeah.
You're not wrong.
He ain't wrong. Go ahead, Shaw.
All right, last up. Apparently we're having a Futurama revival soon on
Yes. Yes.
However, they're getting backlash because the actor that normally voices Bender is being recast.
So last I heard that he just hadn't been signed yet.
I don't know.
Because he's still working with Matt Groening on other projects. For example, Disenchantment, which is a Netflix original. He's on that series. So last I heard, when I last wrote my article about it like 2 days ago, he just hadn't been confirmed yet. So it was like they were going through the cast of actors, and Katie Seagal signed on. Most of the original cast have signed back on, except for him. So
gotcha.
My fan theory is that it is just a contract negotiation thing. Because literally I was watching Disenchantment this morning, and I saw him in the credits, and I heard the Bender voice. And so he's still working with Matt Groening on other projects. So that's what's making me think this might be just a contract negotiation, which is taking a little more time. Or maybe a potential schedule conflict. So maybe he won't be back for the first season, but maybe he'll be back later on.
Yeah, well, we'll see what happens. All right, time to move on to some topics.
Hold on 1 second. Let me do one thing before we do that. And here we go. All right, Shaw, go ahead.
All right, so first up, I have a small little Spider-Man No Way Home theory to kind of talk to you guys about.
Okay.
So we know that No Way Home is partly an adaptation of the One More Day storyline, where Peter sells his marriage to MJ in order to alter reality so that people not know that he's Spider-Man and save Aunt May. Well, at the end of No Way Home, when Peter goes to see MJ, MJ has that little medallion thingy, the Black Dahlia that was broken. What if she still remembers and was waiting for him to tell her, but when he chose not to, you know, it hadn't really happened. What do you guys think of that? That maybe she actually did know, or what do you guys think?
Like somehow she maintained her memory.
Yeah, because the one doing the whole thing was what's his face, Doctor Strange, and in the moment he would have probably tried to, at least have her remember, at least maybe.
Right. I get your point.
Being Strange possible just because of the way that he lost the person that was important to him. And it doesn't ever really give another explanation as to why she would still have that.
Exactly.
If she didn't remember.
And that is a part of the original story. Her remembering for a reason I don't think they were actually mentioned.
Right.
Yeah. They're together now in the comics, currently. Don't know how, but yeah. I haven't been paying attention to a lot of stuff over the years. But yeah. All right, next up. Where's it? All right. Official bodyguard, pick number 1.
Pick number 1.
Yes. There we go. Who would you choose to be your official bodyguard?
The Witcher.
Yeah, it's got to be The Witcher. It's got to be.
I mean, you got the Gold Ranger, you got Constantine.
It's got to be Witcher.
You got the Mountain at his prime before becoming a zombie.
I still go with The Witcher.
Yeah, I still gotta go with The Witcher.
I can't go with nobody else. But I definitely can't go with Cheetah.
Yeah, sure. And mind you, I think that's Trey, not Jason, as the gold.
Nope. I mean, the fact that his nephew was getting picked on for telling everybody his uncle was Superman.
Yeah.
And he walked the kid to school in his Superman costume. That right there. Gotta be Geralt.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
All right, next up. New Avengers team, pick number 2.
Pick number 2. Bam.
Yeah, choose 5 to build your own New Avengers team.
Can I let you go first?
Oh, okay. Hold on. I hadn't thought this through. I need some Luke Cage.
Mm-hmm.
Got to have some Punisher in there. Blade. I'm basically picking the Defenders team. Jessica Jones and Daredevil. I mean,
yeah, man.
So I mean, I won't lie. I've always been a big fan of the Defenders, so that's why I was like, oh yeah, and them and them and them. Oh wait, they're already a team.
Already a team. Yep. I know who I won't be. I know who I won't be picking. Ain't picking Falcon.
You sure about that?
He can't fight.
Wait, you've got the girl from Hawkeye. What's her name? Your favorite show.
Falcon can't fight.
All right, personally,
Strange, Logan, Daredevil, Venom, and Blade. That's a good one.
That's a good team.
That's a good team. Yeah.
I gotta start with Monica Rambeau.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go with War Machine. I guess I'll take the Hulk.
Mm-hmm.
Give me Elena, and I'll take. Give me Shang-Chi for the hell of it.
All right, my team: Logan, Shang Tsung, Doctor Strange. Give me the Hulk and Monica Rambeau.
Yep.
Let me mine. Yeah, Deadpool was there too. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Your best way to beat him is probably teleport him somewhere.
For sure.
Yep.
For sure.
Teleport him somewhere.
Yeah.
You can't get back from.
All right. Next up, pick number 3. Red versus Blue. Gain the power of the Avatar, or gain the powers of Deku from My Hero Academia.
I guess I could go with. Oh, tough. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna go with Ong. So I gotta go KW on this one.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because doesn't Deku just have like super strength and that's it?
Yeah, that's pretty much it for him.
Yeah.
Not saying he ain't cool, but yeah, Deku ain't all that.
Yeah. Even if we're talking, first season Aang,
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah. All right, next up, one movie and one game to pick. Pick number 4.
And he cries. Pick number 4.
Yeah, you got to pick one movie and one game for a Saturday night in 1999. What do you guys choose?
Ninja Turtles and 007. Is that the GoldenEye or just? Yeah.
That's GoldenEye, yeah. That's definitely GoldenEye. I agree. I choose the same.
Give me Turtles and NFL Blitz. I love NFL Blitz. He said Turtles and Smash Brothers. I feel you, bro. I feel you.
Man, that original Smash Brothers, man, back in the day. I still remember that commercial for the first one.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right, what else we got up?
Let's see. Next up, best team, picture number 5. Yeah, which team would be the best in a battle of teams?
Team 1, Team 2.
Yeah.
I gotta go Team 2.
Probably. I got that healing factor.
Anytime you get Wolverine and Sabretooth together, even though they normally hate each other, but if you ever have them fight in the same group, it's epic.
Yeah.
That healing factor is hard to get over.
Yeah. I mean, the training that Cap has and the intelligence that Beast has. Yeah, it's definitely hard.
I just think that healing factor is going to be the key.
Yeah, true. Very true.
And Deadpool, someone has, is someone in the same position, but if you get the right weapon, you can kill him too.
Yeah, most definitely. All right, next up, picture number 6, the Sentry versus the Flash. Not Flash family, but, Wally West Flash, Hunter Zolomon, and Eobard Thawne Reverse Flash. Do you think Flash and them can beat Sentry? This is like evil Sentry.
No. All Sentry need is one punch. And it's done.
Well, I mean, the stuff that they can do, though. I mean,
but Sentry's strength, if I remember correctly, can't it interrupt the Speed Force?
I think it can.
Probably, I guess, maybe.
Can't stop that void, boy.
True. I mean, yeah.
I just think this Sentry is too powerful. Would be way too powerful. One punch is all you would need. Even if you hit him with the infinite mass punch that the Flash can do, that ain't enough.
Hey, William, how many viewers we got?
You have to realize how strong Sentry is. We're at 283 right now.
Yeah.
We'll keep it going.
All right, next up, we got fan casting for Andy Samberg, picture number 7. What do you guys think of that? Him as Plastic Man.
I can kind of see it. I'm just not a big Andy Samberg fan.
Yeah, me neither.
Like, there are certain like he's for me what Adam Sandler was in the 90s.
Right.
Hell
Captain is that kind of character every single time, and I don't mind him.
Right,
but when you take him out of that box, it just doesn't seem to work as well.
I'm watching a lot of Brooklyn Nine-Nine lately, so I think it'd be pretty good.
Hey, Janae. Yeah, she took a minute. She's on break right now. She's 3 hours behind us, so she's on break right now.
Mm-hmm.
And she will find that hot dog stand, and she will let us know next week about what she found. She'll give her findings then, for real. Appreciate you coming in on chat.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, man.
All right, so the last thing I got is some rumored Spider-Man plans. This is picture number 8.
Okay.
Yeah, so apparently this is a rumor, so grain of salt.
Okay.
Apparently there's plans for a Sony Picture movie with all 3 Spider-Men come back together to go up against Krull, the God of Symbiotes, and it would have all 3 facing up against an army of symbiotes. What do you think about that?
That'd be kind of cool.
Well, I mean, I'm glad that they're not killing Uncle Ben again. we all know that I have an issue when they keep repeating the origin story.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, the fact that they're not, repeating the origin story again. Of course, that may be because they realize that their next Aunt May has to be 12. Because she just kept getting younger and younger. Girl,
you 12.
Yeah. And they may be trying to realize, like, oh, we're not sure how that's going to work. I mean, I'm willing to give it a shot.
Yeah, we'll give it a try.
I mean, it can't be horrible.
No.
It can't be like 1997 Godzilla.
We'll take a look.
It's
for sure.
Yeah. Also known as Zilla.
Yeah.
Yep.
The best part about that was the Taco Bell commercials.
Taco Bell.
Right.
You Taco Bell.
I think I need a bigger box.
Lizard.
Lizard. I need a bigger box.
Yep. All right, so that's all I got for you guys today, sir.
I found a couple of things before we get out of here. I found a couple of things online.
From the Batman?
Yep. And it's like, let me see, got one more.
This is Hot Topic Batman, right?
Yeah, that's Hot Topic Batman.
Yeah, Hot Topic Batman. For those of you that don't know, have not tuned in before, I keep referring to the new Robert Pattinson Batman as Hot Topic Batman. Because...
Well, you're not wrong.
He looks like the love child of Oswald Cobblepot in this movie. And it just seems like I'm waiting any moment for there to be a cameo from The Crow saying it can't rain all the time. It's a little more goth. Which, Batman is goth, right? Like, I mean, I think we can all kind of agree. Gotham City kind of says it all right there.
Yes.
But this entire setting is a little bit more of that dark, seedy edgelord style than I think we're used to seeing from Batman.
Yeah.
So I've dubbed it Hot Topic Batman.
Yeah. So, real quick thing about Gotham. So, in The Dark Knight, they say that it's supposed to be Chicago, even though the island looks like Manhattan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Gotham is supposed to be Manhattan, and they have Wall Street right there.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I see, and that's the thing. Like, I'm like, don't try and put my superheroes in real cities.
Exactly.
Like
both Gotham and Metropolis were based off New York.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, let it be based off of New York. I'm good with that. Yeah, he is. Like you said, Hot Topic Batman. Like he's got his skinny jeans and all.
Oh my goodness.
Base it off of New York, but still call it Gotham, right? Because I need my cities that get destroyed all the time to not be real cities. Because we know that those things don't happen. Well, I mean they do, but every week there isn't something that superhero, supervillain catastrophic happening.
Right.
Exactly.
So why even put lame? Like, why do that? Like,
exactly.
Lame.
keep it Gotham, keep it Metropolis, keep it
Right.
Smallville I can even accept because it's just a small town in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. Very true.
But like you started telling me that you're putting Batgirl in like Miami.
Yeah. Definitely.
And I'm gonna be like, hold up, y'all.
We gotta go to Miami. We gotta go to Miami to save the earth from poison ivy. We gotta go to Miami.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hell no.
Yeah, I can't get behind that. Like I can't get behind them saying Dark Knight was in Chicago. Somehow I never caught that. Probably because I was.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The Dark Knight was okay, but I was really just watching because Christian Bale's kind of hot. I mean, you know, it was okay.
I'm like super critical of those movies, to be honest.
Yeah, they could have had better villain development.
Oh yeah.
And I think that's
one thing I hate about Nolan. He doesn't understand the psychology of the villains.
Right. Yeah. Like last week we were talking about like the villains of Mr. Freeze and Poison Ivy, how they were done in, and I always get the name of this one wrong. It was Batman and Robin, right?
Yeah,
Batman and Robin. Yeah, Batman and Robin.
Yeah, it was kind of campy. Yes, it was super neon, which I kind of dug, but you know,
a lot of their stuff was actually good. Like Schwarzenegger's acting when he did the serious stuff was actually good.
Right.
Yeah. And the origin story for Ivy was really good.
Yeah. Bane's origin story was trash.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah.
At least it looked better than the Dark Knight Rises version, at least.
Well, I think because, like you said, he was the villain. He was the campy villain for that style of that movie.
Yeah.
Where Nolan was trying to make him too much of just like regular Joe bad guy.
Yeah.
Right.
And I mean, comic book villains are big. They are over the top.
Mm-hmm.
And if you really want to make your superhero stand out, you have to make your villains badder than bad.
Right.
Yeah. Bane's supposed to be like really big.
I agree.
Yeah.
No, he's supposed to definitely be like at least 3 feet taller than what Tom Hardy was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely bigger.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but they made him just like schoolyard bully.
Yeah.
You know, like that. We all know some dude like that, right?
We do.
He's big. He's got like his arms are as big as my thighs, and just because he's a big dude, he's always been able to get away with just being a jerk.
Yeah. And you also notice how they got away with whitewashing like half the villains.
Yeah. And
both Al Ghul and Bane.
Yeah, like they had such a great opportunity when they had Scarecrow in there for the very first Dark Knight movie. I thought they were going to run with that. No. They're like, no, we're not going to use a good villain. We're going to take something and water it down.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. If there is nothing else, I want to say thank you to everybody in the chat coming out this week. Do appreciate you guys coming out. Hopefully we see you again next week. Thank you, Shaw. Thank you, Kat. Appreciate you guys coming through as well. Janae will be back with us next week. So definitely don't miss out on that. We'll also get Cam back in a future episode as well. Go over some anime and some things like that. And if there's nothing else, guys, thank you for watching this episode of Geek Gauntlet. We'll be back again next week. Same time, same channel. Everyone have a great week. Have a safe week and take care.